From Montgomery to Hill, Greene County and Perry, it's Portia taking on a black belt, and she ain't scared. Marengo County, something county, Will Cox and Barber, interviewing everybody, sister, brothers, and mamas. It's Portia.
To Portia Takes on the Black Belt. Tonight's show, we're going to discuss domestic violence, not just in the Black Belt, but we're going to talk to people who have experienced it right here. This is just part one of a three-part series. Tonight's show will feature Jadrin White and her beautiful daughter, Dree. Hope you enjoy. See you soon. Hey, this is Portia from Portia Takes on the Black Belt. We are in Jadrin White living room.
Dining room.
Right, dining room.
Okay.
So thank you so much for talking. You know, I know domestic violence is a tough issue that people don't like to discuss, you know. But I want to talk to you particularly because I know you are a survivor, which is really cool. But I want you to talk to a young person. Let's talk to these teenagers and college students who feel like a man should be in total control of them. How did you go from being someone that's so strong and beat up 3 girls in school, fighting all the time, to being on the path of being a survivor? How can someone so strong-minded get to that point of being a victim?
Well, first of all, what people perceive a person to be is not always who they are. You know, I see myself as a strong woman because I've survived stuff I know the average person couldn't survive.
How can someone as strong as you be a victim of domestic violence?
The thing is, the way people perceive a person is not always who they are. I can be strong in public, but not behind closed doors. I mean, and it's a difference when it comes to love. You know, a person in the street couldn't treat me the way a man that I felt like I was in love with, and that's anybody. Because when you love, you accept a lot of things that you normally wouldn't accept. And I guess that's how I came to be on the path of being a survivor of domestic violence. I fell in love with someone who wasn't worth falling in love with.
True.
So I began the process of trying to change him, thinking that if I loved
you
him,
Captain Save.
yeah, you know, and you know, you always tell me that you gotta be with a man that you're trying to save, and you know, I thought if I loved him hard enough, or if I treated him good, or if I did this and did whatever he told me to do, he would treat me better. And not necessarily about how he treated me. I wanted him to see that he could be better. You know, I wanted him to know that, hey, I'm someone who loves you. Whatever dreams you have, I'm here for you. But along the way of trying to help him realize his dream, I lost mine.
Oh, I agree with you on that.
So, you know, I don't care how strong you are, how weak you are. Everybody wants love. Everybody wants to feel love, and everybody wants to be in love. So,
but you let's stay right there when you talk about love. Right? When after the mental part happens, that's when the physical begins. That's a cycle. When the physical begins, how could you not break that this is wrong from what is love?
Because, and you know, I'm always saying love, but you also want to feel needed. You know, I have that problem where I want to feel like somebody needs me. You know, and the thing about it is, you know that this is wrong. This is not how a person should treat you.
I agree.
But what people fail to realize is when you're in a domestic violence situation, it's not just easy to walk away, because a lot of times you're scared to stay and you're scared to leave. You're between a rock and a hard place. And you know, people still don't get that. I don't care how many commercials, how many programs, and you know, people getting out in the community and stressing. The most dangerous time for a woman is when she leaves.
Absolutely.
Yet everyone says leave. You know,
but it's definitely not easy, especially when the mental part is playing. Let's talk to young people. Let's talk to young people that may watch the show. You have 2 young children that went through the abuse with you. How how do you see what you went through even today, even though you're away from that situation? How do you see that having a toll on your kids even today?
I mean, I can see, like, my son, you know, he's really protective of me. Okay. Like, if I go out the house, he's like, where you going? Who you going with? And I'm like, I'm the mom. Yeah. You know, I'm like, I'm grown. And even with my daughter, she's protective. Like, they're not going to let anyone do anything to me when they're around. They're very protective of me. And they always want to know where I am. And one thing about my kids is if I'm with a man and if he does anything to me, they're not gonna like him. You know, that's one thing I can say about them
is that they know what love is supposed to look like.
Yeah, they know what love is supposed to look like.
Okay, well, we're gonna end it right here. We're gonna go to a commercial break and then we'll come back. Alright, we're still here at Jadrian dining room table. I'm ready to eat my banana. And I'm talking to our oldest child. This is Dree. What up, Dree?
What up?
Dree, now I just want you to briefly talk about a child perspective. How did you feel watching your mom, even though you were really young? What did you take from your mother's experience?
Well, what I took from her experience was, at some point, I can't trust either, but at the same time, I know the signs. I can actually see them. I could, like, if she has a new boyfriend, before he even walked through that door, I asked him questions.
That's right.
I asked him, what's your name, last name, who your people? Because I'm going to see if I know your people. Because if your people act a certain way,
then how you gonna act?
You don't act that way.
Now, I want one of the things that you said that you have trust issues. Do you think that what your mom went through is going to help you in your future relationship when you get older?
Oh yes, it truly is.
In what way?
See, like I said, I can see the signs and I can see who not to trust and who not. I'm not just gonna fall in love with you.
Wow.
Because it's gonna take me at least a year to actually like you.
That's right.
And after I like you, I'm not gonna. If you question everywhere I go, I'm like, okay, you're a little bit worried. But if you on my phone every second of the day, asking me where I'm at, and I just told you a minute ago where I was,
that's a red flag.
That's not okay.
Right.
Because if I'm telling you where I'm at, and if you sending your homeboys or your best friends to come and see if I'm over there, what's the point? Like, I need you to trust me. Because if you can't trust me, I can't trust you.
Now, before you go, what grade you in, sweetheart?
I'm in the 8th grade.
You in the 8th grade and you have a lot of sense for a young lady. And I hope that I hope you continue writing. I hope you stay in Japanese cartoons. And because it helps develop your mind, in my opinion. But I love the things that you said here today. And somebody young that's watching this show, you've helped them.
Oh, I gotta say something else.
Go ahead.
Y'all little girls with these little boys, y'all better watch y'all back now, because I'm telling y'all, these little boys these days ain't loyal. They are not.
If you sit your head. Alright. Man, wasn't that some wise words from an 8th grader? I just find it remarkable. Thank you so much, Jadrian, for sharing your story. I hope you enjoyed tonight's show. Hope you learned some things. And then, of course, you know, you can call and get you some help. This is Portia from Portia Takes on the Black Belt.
This is another production.
Well, the kingdom is my business, but now this right here is personal. Kingdom is my business, but